Wait a sec. Oh, this is so cool. You can take the ore and you put this inside of the smelter. Look at that. So we're actually making ingots. That is very, very cool. Hello everybody, I'm Kindly Keyin and welcome back to My Little Blacksmith Shop. Now, there was an update for the game that added a very, very cool feature. As you can see, if I go into my different options, we now have the available axe heads to make, which is very, very cool. I also wanted to see if shields have been added to the game because I did notice some interesting changes out and about. So we're going to be testing some of these different things out in this new version. The update process for this game has been pretty awesome so far. We've got these common wood logs and there's a rare wood log. I don't know exactly what that you can't. I wonder if we have to like make an axe and actually chop this wood. So we should probably test that. But I don't know if I actually have any money. I have $21. Okay, well, that'll probably make us something at least. All right, we got some copper ingots. You can also see we actually have to manually engage the smelter. You'll see here in a second as I put these pieces down, you have to step on this or click it. You click it, and yeah, and that starts the fire. So that's very different as well. Let's see, do we have anything else laying around the backyard? Anything hiding around? I do want to explore the crystals as well, see if any new interactions are available. As you guys probably already know, if you take the dark crystal over to that weird house, that house where you find it, there's some crazy creature, some dark lord or something hanging out in there. I want to see if there's anything new with that. See if the light crystal has any new interactions. That might be fun stuff to check out. All right, so let's get these things onto the anvil and let's see if we can pick. Nope, can't pick. Okay, so do I need 2 ingots to get access? No, okay. Do I need 3 ingots? Please tell me that they're there. Really? You're gonna mess with me like this? This hurts me so much. I can't select the axe blades. It may just be that they're in the menu, but they're not actually available to make. That is very, very sad for me. Oh man. Okay, well, same thing seems to go for the shields. Maybe what we can do is we can jump into the sandbox mode and see if we can do anything with that. But in the meantime, oh, I also wanted to show you guys, if we go into, not guards, but grips, we actually have fancy polearm grip, which is very, very cool. In fact, I want to test this out. I think that the polearm that is out here, which we have kind of speculated could be that Golem's polearm, I think that one has a fancy polearm. Is it? Oh, wait a second. There's an axe in here now. What the heck? What happened to the polearm? Okay, that's interesting. And then there's also this round board. And so this seems to be what would go into the center of a shield. But unfortunately, we don't have access to make the shields in this mode. But we might be able to do it in the sandbox mode. Now we have our light protection crystal here. The golem seems to just be doing what he does. He just walks around, patrolling the forest, doing his thing. But we had speculated before that the polearm that used to be in that log it was the fancy polearm grip. So we can try that out, although we don't have anything to compare it to because there is no polearm there now. Now there's an axe, so they've changed it up on us. But I wanted to take this. The terrain here seems a little bit different too. I don't remember this hill being here, but that could just be in my head. But I wanted to take this over to the house with the dark crystal. Just see what happens. I'm expecting that the Dark Lord is probably hanging out in there, doing what he does, being the dark, evil monster creature that he is, whatever that is. And we just kind of are going to interrupt him here in a second. I'm going to set this down. Yeah, you can see that's so weird when you get close to the dark crystal. The aura goes away. It's a very interesting interaction. I wish there was more to it, or at least I wish that we could figure out what it is. Okay, yep, he is. Okay, he is definitely there, and now he is gone. but he seems to have left, and nothing seems to be too different here. We can bring this guy in here and see if anything happens when we... No, it doesn't look like anything is happening here. All right, well, that's okay. Let's see if the house up on the hill has any new interactions. Are those shields on the front of our house? Can we take those down? You know, those have probably always been there, but I don't think I've ever tried to actually take them down. And now that you can actually make shields, or at least we assume that you can kind of get around to making shields, I thought maybe these were interactable to get you kind of like a template of how to make the shield, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Not yet. Come here, light crystal. I want to take you up to this house. All right, let's see. Not for sale yet. Has it always said not for sale yet? Because that seems different. We can't get inside? No, not going to let us in? Aw, come on. Quit teasing us. These updates, they add a little bit, but not quite everything that we're looking for. That's okay, at least they're coming. These rocks, I think, are new, too. I don't remember these being here. Pretty cool, though. Yeah, so far, so good. Nothing extraordinarily new. I'm gonna head out to the lake and see if there's anything new out there. Just see the water crystals probably hanging out there. I don't know if the crystals have had any kind of update to them. I know that the light crystal and the dark crystal, when you pick them up, well, actually, before you pick them up, it says that they're unknown. And then as soon as you pick them up, it kind of identifies them. And then you actually can see what they are. Now, the other elemental crystals that are strewn about this map, they don't do that. And I don't know if that's a bug or if that's just a feature that's not in place. So you can see the crystal says unknown. So if we pick it up, it still says unknown. I was hoping that maybe, just maybe, it would actually get identified and we could finally figure out exactly what this crystal is. We're just assuming that it's a water crystal, and that seems to make sense. You know, it's a blue crystal that hangs out in the water. So yeah, it's a water crystal. No interaction with the dark crystal, the fear crystal. You can see that the aura from the fear crystal, if we take this next to the light crystal, it goes away. But if you put it next to the blue crystal, nothing happens. It has no interaction with this. So kind of weird stuff, but it seems that some of the features are still getting implemented and haven't quite been introduced to this version. I think the biggest change that we saw was that the pole arm in that log that we thought was the golems is now an axe, which is really interesting. And then also there is a round shield in that area as well that we can pick up and interact with. So before we jump into sandbox mode, I do want to order up, there's different guards. That is cool. Okay, so we've got some different guards that we can order. We probably can't afford. Oh, we can. Okay, let's order all of them and just do a quick comparison. Place an order on those guys. Okay, and then the grips. Let's see if we can get one fancy polearm grip. Oh, it's 20. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, maybe we can make something, sell it, and make a fancy polearm grip. We could also just jump into the sandbox mode and have unlimited resources, so maybe we'll just do that. Okay, so let's see. We've got the one-hand grip. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so here is version 1. Obviously, the version that we've all known and loved. The two-handed guard is here, and then we've also got the one-handed guard version 3, which is really interesting. It doesn't seem like a very good guard. It seems like if you were holding a sword, it would just graze off of that and just hit you right in the arm. But I don't know. I mean, I'm no swordsman. And then there's this guard, which is very, very cool looking. You get a better view of this thing. You can see it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it looks neat. Is this the front? Is this has to be the front, right? Why don't we use it and make something out of it? So let's drop this guy here. What happened to the ingots? Oh yeah, I made a hammer. I didn't really want to do that. Okay, well, let's get rid of that guy. And let's just make ourselves a sword. Oh wait, I've got to select. Okay, I got blade selected. All right, so let's get this guy turned into a blade. All right, good enough. And then we've got, do we have handles? Yes, we have handles. Okay, so we'll get a one-handed grip and we'll stick that guy to this guy. Oh gosh, I need to do it on the workbench. I'm getting everything out of order here. So grab this guy. There we go. And get that guy attached there. Oh man, that thing looks like the Legend of Zelda. It looks like the Master Sword. That is so cool looking. Oh, that is a very, very cool weapon. All right, so let's get this guy on here and then plop that guy down. Oh, please, can you please get attached? Please, come on. It wouldn't attach. Do I have to make a greatsword? That seems kind of goofy. I don't know why it doesn't want to work with me here. Let's cook up 3 of these guys, and then we can start up the smelter. That's a pretty cool feature. You have to actually start it up, so it's not always running. So it's kind of another thing that you kind of have to keep an eye on. This is a really dumb looking sword. All right, there we go. Get that guy detached, and I'm also gonna get this guy detached and see if I can attach this this guard to that two-handed grip that we've got. So let's see if these 2 guys, there we go. All right, that's looking good. And then we'll just get this guy plopped down on here, and we'll make ourselves a great sword, the master great sword. It's gonna be really cool. All right, there we go. We got the mega sword here. All right, drop this thing down in the water, cool it down, and then we'll attach it to this. That's weird. Can you? There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is awesome. That is so nice looking. That looks very, very cool. Look at that. I dig it. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Let's see if we can take the sword over to this wood. I know that this great sword is typically not the kind of tool that you would use to chop wood, but I think it'll get the job done. Let's see if it does anything. I can't. It's not doing anything. Let's see if I can tilt it. I'm gonna get it like that, and then, oh, it's not gonna stay. Come on. You gotta stay like that. Oh, come on. Chop the wood. Chop the wood. Chop the wood. It's not doing anything. We may need an axe, and obviously we can't make axes yet, which is kind of a bummer. But why don't we jump into the sandbox mode and see what is new over there and see if there's any kind of things that we can mess around with. All right, check out sandbox mode. Wow, okay, this is a little bit different. We've got a wagon here, first of all, which is interesting. I wonder if we'll be able to make wagons? That seems like an interesting concept. Like, make a wagon, go collect your resources, drop your resources in the wagon, and use it for easy transportation of your resources. That seems like an interesting thing. And then we have also got the forest over here. So this has finally been implemented, although it still seems like it's a work in progress. I don't think we can interact with these trees. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually do anything with the trees, but I think that the end result will be that you can actually farm up wood from trees, which is a very cool thing. And then, oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. We actually have axes in the game that we can interact with. Oh, look at that. It's a two-handed axe with a fancy grip. That is very, very cool. This thing looks like it could do some serious damage, for sure. And then we've got a two-headed axe here. Now, can we actually pick axes? We can pick shields in this mode. Can we actually pick axes is the question. Let me order up some ingots. Any new ingots? It doesn't look like there's any new ingots, so let's get the most expensive one we possibly can. $1 million each for a mithril ingot. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Let's drop this guy on top of our smelter. Come on, get on there. All right, there you go. And then pop that guy open and cook these guys up. All right, those guys will cook. And then we can go order some other stuff. We've obviously got our new polearm grip, which we want to definitely see. So let's get a bunch of those. I don't know how many we're gonna make. Let's get a bunch of fancy two-handed grips, and then let's get a bunch of fancy one-handed grips. And I think that's everything that's new here. I didn't actually get 10. Why didn't I get 10? Okay, there we go. Place that order. All right. Wow. The box is actually bigger to accommodate all the stuff that we bought. That's very cool. That is different as well. So I'm just gonna break it open over these crates and oh no, you know why it's bigger is because we had polearm in it. That makes sense. This thing is sweet looking. That is a very cool looking thing. Now, can we put an axe head on the end of this? Oh, you absolutely can. So you can have a polearm with an axe head at the end of it. That is sweet. All right, so let's cook up this mithril and let's see if we can get an axe head going. Now, I don't know how many pieces you need. Oh, it's available. It's available. All right. I can't hit it though. It's not letting me hit it. So let me see if we need 3. Okay, can I hit it now? No? Can I do it with 1? Please tell me I can do it with 1. Am I just not standing in the right spot? Oh, come on. No, it's not letting me do it. Okay. Let's see if I can get access to that menu again. Okay. AXES, yes, please. Come on. So if I switch to blades, wait, something's wrong with the anvil. It's not, I can't actually swing my hammer. I wonder if it's broken. Oh, that's gonna be so sad. Well, that's a warning that I probably should have read from the beginning. Nothing here is final, and what you see may or may not work, nor make it to the shop mode. I don't think anything's working right now. I don't think I can make any kind of weapons. Let me see if I can get these guys out of here. Maybe we need a different ingot. Also, I just noticed that we've got these shields here. So these seem to be the sections of the shield that we couldn't make before. Remember, we could make the round part and we could make that center part, but we could not make this part. And this is what we needed. So we could probably make some shields if we could actually hit the ingots on top of the anvil and shape them into what we want to make them to. All right, so I'm gonna get some just regular, maybe some just copper ingots and just start it off really basic, really simple here. So let's place an order for some copper and then we'll drop this guy into our smelter. Get that guy there, okay, very good. Yeah, we lost a few, that's okay. Click that guy, cook them up, and let's see if this has any kind of effect on us. I really hope that we can actually make some axe heads here. All right, they're heated up. Let's drop one on there, and let's actually just see if we can interact with it. Can we? Come on, let me just hit it. It's not letting me actually hit it on the anvil. I have to stand on top of the anvil here? Well, this does not seem to be working, but I just noticed, what the heck is this thing? I don't even know what this is. This is really interesting. This is like an oven or something. Wait, I got firewood? Can I click that? Can I throw this inside of that? Wait a second. Okay, let's try to get this inside of here. Okay, drop that guy down. Put this inside of whatever this thing is. Is this an actual smelter? This seems like it's an actual smelter. And then wait a sec. Oh, this is so cool. You can take the ore and you put this inside of the smelter. Look at that. So we're actually making ingots. That is very, very cool. That is quite a cool concept. Ooh, I hope this makes it into the final game. Okay, so now we've got some iron ingots that we made ourselves. That's awesome. So let's heat those up and try to hit those on the anvil. We've also got a garbage can, so we can throw all our trash in there, and it disappears as soon as you throw it in. That's cool. We've got one of these common wood logs, and we also have an axe. Can we chop it with the axe? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Let's try to get this thing lined up. We can get it like that. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get a nice swing going. Hoo-cha! Hoo-cha! That didn't work. It didn't work. Nope, it's not working. Can I interact with this in any way? No, I can't. Can I put this inside? This is probably too big to fit in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right. Okay, so our iron ingots are heated up. Let's see if we can get these guys on here. Can we hit them? Oh, come on. Why you gotta do this to me? Man, I can't even make blades. That is really disappointing. Well, hopefully the developer will patch this soon so that we can actually start making stuff in Sandbox mode again. It's a little sad that that's broken, but there are a lot of very cool new things that we can look forward to, and not to mention we actually got to see some of the axe heads that are available. It'll be interesting to see what other variations of axe heads there are, because man, there's some very, very cool stuff being implemented into this game all the time. I'm excited to see more as the updates continue to progress, so this is some very cool stuff. But at the very least, we got to see some axes, and that was cool. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of My Little Blacksmith Shop. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. You can just click that little circle right below this window. And if you want to watch more of my videos, you'll have 2 options on each side of the screen, and you can click those to check out more videos. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.